All right. Thank you all on behalf of the Equity and Inclusion Club for participating in today's event. We have Abington High School's first Cultural Community Celebration Fair happening today. We have a variety of high school clubs and outside community partners coming in to share with us. And you all right now are in the session for the keynote speaker. So I just want to quickly introduce Jamele Adams, who is our keynote speaker for today. He hails from New York City, popularly known as Harlem 125 in slam poetry competition and circles. He served as the Dean of Students at Brandeis University and was recently awarded the coveted Tree of Life Award. He is the human highlight of poetry and edu-activism. A little quote, always we, never me. And he is coming today to share with you all a little bit of his culture and community connections. You good? All right, and without further ado, one more time, put your hands together for Jamele Adams.
What's up, y'all? So if we could, can we show some love for Miss Slayton? Show some love for Miss Slayton. And we got these scholars right here who are going to be working on some art for us. What they're doing right now is based on our connection, our energy, and experience that we're going to do this morning. They're creating something live right now, and at the end of it, we'll unveil what they are putting together. Can we show them some love? Show them some love. Can we show him some love, making sure we look good and sound good? Show him some love. So, let me say love. Love. Say like you mean say love. Love. Let me say inclusion. Let me say trust. If you take the first letter from each one of those words and you put them together, what do you get? Lit. When I say we are, you say lit. We are what? Lit. We are what? Lit. I know you didn't think I was going to say that this morning, but we absolutely are there. We are lit. Friends and family, love, inclusion, trust is the reason why we're together this morning, and we're going to move in community and move together. Can we do that? Yes? Now, the other thing that we need to know is get our energy correct in order to do that. So I want you to do is repeat after me. Say, my energy, is the energy, energy needs in order to be itself, which is a loving we. What I'm saying right now is our energy is the energy that we create in this space. If I come at you with negative energy and some corniness or whatever, that's what you're going to give me back. If I give you love, more than likely you're going to give me love back. And so far, that's all you've been showing me is mad love. And so that's what we're talking about when we do that quote right there. Feel me on that? Yes? Yes. So again, my energy, you're getting better, is the energy, energy needs in order to be itself, which is a loving we. Now, the other thing you need to understand is there is no mistake that you're here right now in this day for this purpose. Now, speaking of purpose, I need you to understand and affirm that you have a purpose. Say, I have a purpose. Say like you mean, say, I have a purpose. Turn the purpose next, turn to the person next to you and say, you have a purpose. Everybody here, you have a purpose. And that purpose sometimes is very clear to us. Oftentimes, it's not that clear. But what I need you to do is know that when you do what you do, that makes it clear. So again, I have a purpose. I am here. If it's not clear, watch me. I have a purpose. I am here. If it's not clear, watch me. We are not here alone today, so let's multiply that and pluralize it. So let's change it to we have a purpose. We have a purpose. We are here. If it's not clear, watch us. More than anything else on the planet, people will watch what you do. More than what you say, they watch what you do. And before you leave here today, there are a couple of things that we want you to understand, and I want to share with you in poetry form. Can I do that with you? Yes? I ask that you receive this request like a poem, and that this poem be received as encouragement, and that it feels unconditional, and that you believe it to be from love, and that love allows you to witness the power of community. Let me hear you say community. We ask for you not to be weak, to be loved. Let me hear you say love. We ask that you know that you are not an accident. Let me say, I am not an accident. Oftentimes we think that we're not supposed to be here. We think that we are an accident. There's no accident that you are alive and that you're here and you're at this purpose right now. Yes? Yes. That you don't search for ghosts where you should find light. We ask that the children be protected and that they eat and sleep and play and grow and love and that you know freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. Freedom. Nah, you don't say it like you mean it. Say freedom. Freedom. A number of people don't say freedom like they mean it because they don't give it access, the same access to give a word like hate. What are some of the reasons why folks might not say the word freedom with all kinds of conviction? What's the reason why folks might not say that with conviction? Yes. Folks don't feel they're free. Right now we're living in a planet and in a world and a country where folks may not feel that. People may feel like that freedom is not present, that's not even attainable, and they've never known it in their lives. So I'm asking that in this space, in this presence, in this building, this school, that we allow freedom to be present so that people can be who they are in their most authentic selves. And if you're not allowed to be your most authentic self, let's figure out how we can make that happen. We are in control of that, and if we don't do that, nobody else will. We control this, yes? Yes. So again, I ask you to say freedom with some conviction and agency, and with more access to that word and that language than you do to hate. So let me say freedom. Freedom. Freedom from pain, from pressure, from injustice, from invisibility, from enslavement and servitude. Who would think that in 2026, I could say that line, freedom from enslavement and servitude, and it means something? This used to be something we thought was just in history, and that wasn't happening in the world, but we know that these are things that are happening right now. Yes? Yes. So we need to acknowledge that, unfortunately, but we need to be the people and the progenitors that change that. Yes? Yes. So freedom from enslavement and servitude. Freedom from having a lost heart. Let the people in the house say indeed. Say indeed. Indeed. That we are not alone and that we honor our elders, protect the broken, support those fighting to live, fighting to love, fighting to fight, dismantling bullying, dismantling harm. We ask that you don't lose the sun and that the moon lights up for you and that water wets the lies soaking your pain and cleanses them the truth. That fire lubricates your veins and allows your heart to push lava through your body and call it love. We see you as Phoenix, so fly, fire, fly. That you not ask for victory where you should find purple. That voices in your head have love languages not lost to shame. May you never love someone so much that you hide them from sun rays. Always be the dawn to their light. May you not contribute to harm and unleash truth instead of lies. That we don't place judgment over you or your purpose. That you are protected and honored. That you do not break. But if you do, we got you, hold you up. That we are not toxic to each other. That we can reset. That we join journeys and that everything I want for me is reflection of what we want from one another. And that we exist as love. Show some love for that. Show some love for that. Show some love, y'all. Now, as you heard that, how you feel about that? Right now, the poem that you heard, the affirmations that we gave, how do you feel about those things right now? Huh? Yeah, all right? So, if you could, before we go any further, I need you to put your hands together and recognize that we just came out of Black History Month, but we recognize that Black History Month is all year round, it's every day, and that it's not just Black history, that Black history is American history, there go is world history, yes? Can we show some love for that? Next, we take it a step further and acknowledge that we are in the precipices of March, which stands to be Women's History Month. Can we show some love for all those identified as women in our lives and in the world? Absolutely. And so, we want to do this thing where we disrupt harm and we interrupt pain when it comes. And we're the people that can do that. And so oftentimes in these spaces, people don't know how to disrupt harm. People don't know when to pause it, how to make it stop and things like that. So when that happens and you want to do something, a couple of things I want to share with you. One is you can say the words, excuse me. You say, excuse me. Because usually when you hear excuse me, people are trying to make you aware of something and let you know that, hey, you need to be aware of this, or please let me pass by, something like that. You bring awareness to something. That's the way that's non-confrontational, but at the same time bringing awareness to something. Whether you change your classes or you hear something at a game or whatever, that's the way that you can interrupt it without being confrontational. However, if you want to engage yourself and you try to figure out what are the tools you can use to do that, I want you to think about these 3 letters, which are the sounds of a cow. What's the sound a cow makes? How do you spell moo? Most people spell it M-O, exactly. Where the moo is an acronym. It stands for my history, our lives, and our future. What's the first M stand for? The O, the first O? Second O. Again, my history, our lives, and our future. Those are ways you can engage in a conversation, have equity, be a part of that conversation. The other thing when you do that and you engage in that, I ask that you allow yourself to be as vulnerable as possible. And that means that when you usually give vulnerability in a conversation, what oftentimes happens in the conversation, if you're vulnerable, what do you get back from the other person? What do you get back from the other person? You usually get that reciprocity. You get some vulnerability back from that individual when that happens. And so then the next piece that happens when you give that vulnerability is that you allow yourselves to have a conversation that is equitable. You feel invited into the conversation. The top reasons for why people don't want to have conversations are fear, feeling ambushed, and that they're not versed on the subject matter. But right here, we're talking about community. We're talking about love and inclusion and trust in any way to make sure that everybody feels that and trying to have complex conversations. Because oftentimes, we use the word complex to signal that it's possible and not impossible. When you say difficult, oftentimes people think that that means that it's not possible. And so then we engage in that conversation. Where the M stands for what again? O and 2. So I want to try that out right now. Can I get a volunteer? Can I get a volunteer? Someone? A volunteer? Volunteer? Come on now. Come on down. Come on down. Show some love. Show some love. Show some love for the volunteer. What's your name? Sorry about that. Apologies, but I don't know why that fell. All right. Say it again. Gabby. Can we show Gabby some more love? Show Gabby some love. So we're going to do the move, all right? We're going to run through the move. We're going to do it together. We're going to have a conversation, okay? We need a topic. Can you give us a topic? Love. Don't think about it too hard. Love. All right. So there are a couple ways you can engage in it. I can say, Gabby, we're going to talk about this thing, and I want to talk about how our histories might connect with it, and maybe how our lives might connect through that conversation, and then see what we're going to do with the conversation later on, right? Or I can know that in my head, my heart, that we're going to engage in this conversation, just lead ourselves through the move. And so with a topic like love, what I share is, when I was your age, love was, it was this thing that I just didn't think was possible. Only person I had love for was my moms. My moms wasn't in my life. I mean, my pops wasn't in my life. And I would do anything to protect my mom and make sure she was all right. And that was it. And I only knew love from what she showed me. I didn't think that it was something more attainable than that. And so that's what I locked in on as when I was your age. And then as a grown man and as a father and as a son, I realized that the love that I show to our children is what they're reflecting to the world. And so I recognize that love is more powerful than hate. I recognize that it's not easy, and that also love is not always happy. That's the thing that sometimes I find that people don't recognize, with that love is not always happy. So that's a little bit of my history with a topic like love. What's some of your history with it?
I feel like love is given, not like just immediately, but it has to be earned.
I agree with that. It has to be given and not earned. Do you think that it's an action as well?
Yeah.
Because an author named Bell Hooks, the incredible Bell Hooks, would talk about that and say that it is an action and not just a feeling kind of thing. And so when you say that it's given, that makes sense to me, because you got to give it and people have the opportunity to lose it. Yeah? And so maybe we could talk about that a little bit more at some point in time, maybe? Yeah? Can we show Gabby some love? Show Gabby some love. What did it feel like? Would you want to talk about how it felt? So, how did it feel like for you to go through that process?
I had to actually think about like experiences.
Listen up, y'all. Listen up, y'all. You had to think about experiences. Did it feel awkward?
At first.
At first, and then it kind of warmed up a little bit. Did you feel like you were in control of how you wanted to participate or not? Absolutely. Do you think that there was vulnerability in our conversation? And do you think that Gabby reciprocated the vulnerability? Because I think I started with myself and that it was reciprocated. Do you think it was reciprocated? I think so, to a certain degree. Now, what happens with the vulnerability piece is that depending on the relationship between the people involved in the conversation is going to dictate the level of vulnerability. We just met each other, so the chances that Gabby's going to go deep into a conversation with me are very slim. If I'm talking to someone that's like a supervisor or something like that, it's going to be very slim. If I'm having an argument with someone, the vulnerability level is going to vary depending on the topic. And so that I showed a little vulnerability, I think you did show a little bit, especially in front of a room full of your peers, and I appreciate that. What did y'all notice about our body language? What? It was respect. Was it respectful? Would you agree it was respectful? Our body language. Was there eye contact? Yeah. Now here's the thing about eye contact. It doesn't always have. There's a time and a place for that thing when we say you got to look at people when you're talking to them. That's not always the case. And my oldest daughter allows me to talk about her in this instance. When people meet me, and they're gonna meet my daughter, oftentimes they think they're gonna get the same energy they get from me. I'm super extroverted, and I'm like all in. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. Super excited. My daughter, our oldest daughter, is extremely the opposite. She's like, you say, hi, what's up to me? She like, stay over there. You good over there? How you doing? And might not even look at you at all. But that doesn't mean she's not paying attention. That doesn't mean that she doesn't like you. That doesn't mean she got smoked with you. That just means she just hasn't let you into her space like that yet. And that's okay. So I just want to let folks know that when people don't look at you when you're talking to them, it doesn't always mean that they're trying to play you out or they got smoked with you or it's not a good thing. Some people just don't function that way. Make sense? Yeah? So I just wanted to bring that up, particularly when we're talking about eye contact. But Gabby, absolutely, we had eye contact, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the love that you showed and the energy. One more time, show some love for Gabby. Show some love for Gabby. You can have a seat. Have a seat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the next thing that I want to ask folks to do, if you could stand up for a second. Stand up for a second. Stand up, stand up, stand up. All right. So now, y'all doing all right so far? Y'all right, yeah? I think you're doing fantastic for 8:15 in the morning. I think you're doing real good. All right, so understand that there are a number of people that might not have thought that today was necessary or that it was going to be possible or that it was going to have an impact to make a difference. You stand demonstrative that it absolutely makes a difference and that you have an impact. You control that. All y'all could have checked out if you wanted to, but just stayed and you're locked in with me, and I appreciate that. I'm not taking that lightly. The folks that put this conference together worked hard to make it happen. And so with that, we're denouncing the folks that have lowered expectations for us. And actually repeat after me, say, I'm not a statistic. Because people, here's the thing with statistics. People try to look at our, I don't know, drip code, dress code, area code, zip code, try to figure out what our lives are. Where we going, where we not going. But the thing with statistics is that they don't account for our history and what we've already overcome to do what we've done and to be successful. Yes? Yes. Don't get me wrong, numbers have a value, but in particular purposes. So with this, then we're going to say who we are and who we are not. So repeat after me. Say, I'm not a statistic. Statistics don't define my identity. In fact, my identity defies statistics. Statistics are static in the accomplishment of my beautiful destiny. Statistics, get out of my way. I said, statistics, get out of my way. We said, wake up, y'all. We said, you're getting it one more time. We said, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Statistics, get out of our way. That felt good. Thank you for that. Tell the person next to you, they don't know us like that. But they will understand. Are you allowed to have your phones? Are you allowed to have your phones in school? Are you allowed to have your phones? You do? Not really. No. All right, so then I'll change it. All right, so have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. I wanted to affirm that. So there's a group of students, a group of scholars. I call every student scholars because that reminds you all that you're people that love learning. So I call every student a scholar. Those who are athletes, I call you scholar athletes. These are scholar artists. Just to remind you that that genius part of everything that we do. In this group, I had the privilege of connecting with them and putting together a statement for today to reflect what we're about and the energy for the school going forward. And if you take a moment to look at the screen, this is what it is. It's right there on, it says by me, but the group worked together. They just put it up there for me. Put my name up there for, but what it is I'm gonna read it for you out loud. We are a community that celebrates our differences to create an environment where every individual feels a sense of belonging. We take the time to teach, to learn, and to forgive, to grow both as people and a community. We not only accept, but we actively celebrate diversity to adapt and create a stronger environment. That's from the Equity and Inclusion Club members. How you feel about that? You like that? Yeah. Yes or no? Yeah. So show some love if you dig that. Show some love for that. And answering the question, what does that look like, sound like, feel like here? Everybody read it together. This on the left side. We are the Abington Green Wave. Read that. Go. 1, 2, 3, go. Love in every person without exception. How you feel about that? You feel good about that? And then, let's take this one over here on the right side. Go for it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, go. Ooh, that's powerful. You dig that? That is love. All right, and we got one more right here in the center. Go for it. 1, 2, 3. Y'all got it. Go. So, how you feel about that one? We are students of Abington High School. We look out for others. We build connections with staff and students. We have a goal to have everyone feel safe and included and further grow our community. All three of those have a connection point that relies on you all as the scholars making them come true. If you read that and you feel like that's nonsense, that's what it's going to be. If you read that and you feel like we need to make this happen, then it will happen. It's on you to make sure that it comes to life. Your peers created this because this is what they feel love, inclusion, and trust looks like when it's in action in this building on a regular basis. So if there's bullying or harm happening, these things can guide how that stops, how that happens, how people disrupt that. Having the mood as a tool that you can utilize to engage in those complex conversations helps that. These are folks that decided to share how we can move forward with this. And it's on us to make sure that it comes to life if it's not present already. If it's not present already, you all know that more than anybody else. If it is present already, you know that as well and how to keep it going. It's on us to make that happen. Right now, we all are responsible and accountable for these things because it's been shared with us. You've read it, you've seen it, and it's there. So when it's not there, we need to hold the school accountable for that because now we have expectations. Yes? Yes. Absolutely. So friends and family, one more time, if you're with this, show some love, show some love, show some love. I didn't create it, your peers created it. Now, the other thing that I want to share with folks, one of the things I like doing when I do these things is to immortalize the moment. And so what I want to do real quick is go around and take a couple like selfies in a room with folks. You don't have to be in them. So I ask you one time, do you have to be in the selfie? No. I say one more time, do you have to be in it? Yes. No, you do not have to be in it. You may want to, but you don't have to be in it. There's a number of ways you can not be in it. You can put your head down, because y'all got to stay where you are, and I'm going to come around with my phone and take them. And then you can put your head down, cover your face, or let one of the educators know that you don't want to do it, and it'll be all right, and there's no smoke with that. Let me hear you say that's okay. Because one of the things we don't do a lot is let people know that folks are going to have a different opinion than you sometimes, and folks may feel a different way than you sometimes. And it's all right to feel differently. And folks may not want to be photographed for any number of understandable reasons. Yes? All right, so I'm going to come around, and then if you want to be in it, be alive, throw your hands up and stuff like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take those photos, and I'm going to share them with Ms. Slayton, and then they'll be shown somewhere within the school. All right, can we do that? Yeah? All right. So I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna go over here. So right here, if you want to be in it right here, you're good? You're gonna throw your hands, we're gonna do something right here? Thank you. All right, there you go. Boom, there you go. All right. Ah. You're gonna go right here, right here. And then we're gonna get right here, right here, right here, if you want to, right here. Over here, if y'all want to, if you want to, be in it right there, right there. There you go. You want to right here? Over here? Yeah, no, yeah, you're good? Yeah, here we go. You want to be in it? No? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. All right. Right here? Yeah? All right. Thank God. How you doing? Oh, can we take a selfie? Maybe?
Sure.
Maybe? Okay. Thank you. Over here? Over here? Right here, right here, right here, right here. Ah, there we go. Nice. You want to get right over here? You're good? Right here? All right. All right. We're going to do, yeah, you can do everything. Your hands up, all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're going to get right here, right here. Nice. And then we're going to get right here, right here. You're good? We're going to get right here. We get you right here. Thank you. And then we'll do it right here. Oh, so you need one right here? Come on. Nice. All right. You're good? You ready?
I think so.
Oh, that's dope. You want to take a selfie? Now, when you unveil it, if you want to talk about it, you can. But this is dope. Wow. All right, okay. What are their names? So, Jacob and
Thomas.
Thomas. So thank y'all. Give yourselves some love. Give yourselves some love. Give yourselves some love. All right. So, did you say your name again?
Thomas.
Thomas, that's right. So while we were doing our thing, based on our conversation, our interaction, and its experience, Jacob and Tom were creating something together. Can we show some love for them unifying to put it together? So what we're gonna do is unveil what they have. Count them in. We're gonna unveil it. Count down from 5. 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
That's dope. That's fire. They had less than 30 minutes to pull that together. Community is what we make it. Y'all want to talk about it, the journey? Yeah, or you want
Sure.
a little bit? Go ahead. Yeah.
I guess the big thing.
Listen up, yeah, listen up, listen up, listen up. Listen up.
I guess the big thing that went into making this was just the idea that community is everything. Everybody, people as a whole, are community. Everybody is a part of that, and this school and everybody a part of it is what makes this great community of Abington.
All right. Did you want to add anything, Jacob, or you good? All right. Now, they just pulled that together. Didn't know they were going to do that today, but created it. Is that not fire? You don't think that's dope? When you get an opportunity, check that out. It's a lot of intimate details in that went into creating, and I think that y'all should check that out and celebrate them. All right, so here's the thing. As I've been rocking with y'all, I had one of these on, right? And so what this is it's a poppet bracelet. One of our children gave me one of these like 3 years ago, not this one, but gave me one of these, and they said, "Dad, when you take this, I want you to think about a family, and if you need to, you can use it if you need to take a break or something, because I got ADHD, so sometimes I'm gonna just take this off, and that prevents me from just taking a trip or whatever. So I do that, but it reminds me mostly of family. And so what I want you to understand is that we are a family at our best. And what makes us family is not just being here, it's the family that we choose because of how we rise when adversity comes. Yes? Yes. And so there's one of these for every one of you if you want one. If you don't want one, you don't have to take one. But if you want one, we have one for every one of you. All right? So, but I need 10 volunteers. 10. Come down. 1, 2. We got to do this quickly, though. 1, come down. You can come over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
Hello.
7.
My name's Madison.
How you doing, Madison? 8, 9. 10. All right. All right. You take the middle right here. You take the middle.
Okay. Can I
All
take
right.
one for myself?
Yeah, make sure you take one for yourself. You go to the middle.
Middle?
All right.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're low-key twinning.
Go to the middle on that side. On that side.
In the middle on that side?
There you go. And you go into that side. That side. Chill. Everybody will get one. Relax. Relax.
I'm in the middle section?
So, folks. If you could, stand up one last time. One more time. Stand up one more time, if you could. Thank you all for being present and having great energy for 7:50 in the morning before 8 a.m. and locking in. I appreciate that. Appreciate your presence and how we move together. That art that you created was amazing. Your attention and connection with this is fantastic. Make sure you wear these with some honor. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Repeat after me. Say one heart, one love, one life, one people, one family. Again, one heart, one love, one life, one people, one family. At our best, we're a family. One last time. One heart, one love, one life, one people, one family. Thank you very much. Go have a great rest of the day. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.